Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Brigadier Darman, who wanted the Hizack custom in the colors of Lunamaria Hawke's Gunner ZAKU Warrior, which I think I've captured fairly well here. It actually is running a little bit more pink than the colors on the mobile suit itself do. It's just a, I don't know, it's just a slightly less, like, light. I should probably have gone a little bit darker, but I was having trouble getting the color balance right when I tried to get it darker. But okay, that is a black rider that I just shot in the shins. I'm going to shoot that Mark II in the chest instead, which overheated my rifle, which is not good. Hizack Custom has a really strong rifle. It stuns uncharged. Charged, it causes heavy stagger, and also just does a lot of damage. With the high ranged mod, it also has a Hizack machine gun for a backup weapon. 52-54 to that camphor. Let's see, it's actually sparing me from overheating my rifle at the moment, and managed to catch the timing just right on that, and it got killed just out of the dodge roll, so not bad for a start. 2100 to 1400, also a decent start, so now I just have to find something and shoot at it, because that is what I am here to do. I mentioned in a previous video I'm using a lot of hex camo to get like two-tone parts where the built-in color, where the paint is separation is just not conducive to that. Using the hex camo here to get the white exhausts or thrusters or whatever they are on the Gunner ZAKU Warrior's legs, so it's working fairly well. But yeah, it also has that, I want to say that the Hizack machine gun it has, or ZAKU machine gun Kai technically, has slightly higher range than most versions of the weapon as well. But okay, there's a Gallus J. If I hadn't reloaded that and kept those 20-some shots, I'd have been able to kill it quicker. But that's okay. Just, yeah, you can see I'm fighting. I can hit from a pretty good distance, and I can hit, do 196 damage a shot, and I was definitely not paying enough attention to that White Rider charging its big gun next to me. Because if I had been ready for that, I could have dodged it very easily, but I wasn't, so I didn't, and I'm dead. 4175, 2700, 3375. So they're catching up a little bit. We're you know, once you can wear down the enemy team to where you outnumber them, yeah, you're gonna probably manage to catch up or outscore them, and at least until they respawn and then your team is weak, which is, you know, again, usually how this ends up going to a certain extent. Just working on the Gallus from a distance as best I can, because I don't want to get too close to the whole enemy team, but with that support fire coming in and everything else going on, I don't want to be too far either. Tag that without hitting our Pixie. Gallus is going to take a good bite out of me here. That took about... Whoa. Took all but 4,000 of my health. That's the best way to put that, I think. Because, okay, good. Gallus is gone. But yeah, it has a couple of good downswings, and it used them on me 3 times in rapid succession. 4786 to the Camphor's legs. Again, Camphors are, you know, the whole glass cannon thing. They do not have a lot of defense, so yeah, that's why I am aiming for it and trying to hit the legs. That time I erred on the side of caution. I did not want to hit our allies while I was trying to kill that Mark II. And they had the Mark II, so no sense in it anyway. You know, sneaking in shots is great, but don't endanger a certain kill just to get your points. Which is advice I need to take myself more often, frankly. But, you know, it's the things you think of when you're playing or you don't. So, and a lot of times, you know, it is, again, it is so easy to backseat pilot this game. It is, you know, even when you're backseat piloting yourself, like I am here. It's the game show principle. There's always a difference between watching it when there are no stakes for you and being in it where you could, you know, win a car or whatever. It just, you know, you will never be as clear-headed as someone in the audience when you're in a situation like that. And but I managed, I say this because, and I'll probably die after saying it, but managed to live a fair amount of time on 1,127 hit points. Let's see, White Rider and I found each other again, but I'm a little bit more worried about that Gallus, which killed me. Yep, shouldn't have said anything. 8375 to 6600, so we're still in the lead. That's not bad. And yes, that is your all-important lesson on this game for today. Being in the lead isn't bad. I know you never would have figured this out without me. You know, it's clearly a very deep insight, but I'm going to throw some support fire out there. 1 and 2 are close together. If 2 stops, I might be able to catch them both. Or if they're still headed in the same direction together, if 2 doesn't stop, 1 will have hopefully walk into the area of effect. Well, somebody got hit. That's the important thing. Got a kill with that. And I am going to push up and see if I can get a good angle on somebody, anybody, without hitting my allies. Maybe I can even save my allies some pain. Okay, yeah, that's that White Rider again, which apparently, yeah, I can do pretty good damage to. This time aiming for the legs, which moot now because it used Zeus, I think, is its version of Hades, which makes a certain amount of sense. And beams, yep. And now my beam saber, thank you. And since if it had tackled, it might have been able to get me, and I didn't realize that what was behind me was an enemy. I think there was an ally there, and maybe they died while I was finishing off the White Rider, but yeah, that Gallus once again took a big bite out of me. There are things, there are certain mobile suits, and it had help, so I'm dead. There are certain mobile suits that just can definitely fight well against type, and Gallus is absolutely one of them. I don't think the Hizack custom does badly sometimes, honestly, just because it does have stuns on demand and do such heavy damage, but it's generally, yeah, when raids get up on you close enough, you're just dead regardless. Especially if they have heavy attacks, which start to come in about when the Hizack custom is added to the game. So let's see, didn't gun down that Mark II. Working on the Black Rider next. Kind of interesting to see a black and oh, that's not the Black Rider, that is the Gallus. I haven't seen the Black Rider in a while. I think that might be it on my left. Didn't get the tackle for some reason, but did get the shot off to kill that Gallus. Okay, that's not the Black Rider because I have type advantage on it, so I'm going to beam it to death. And somebody said don't give up yet, and it's good advice because, for one thing, let's see, the bomb we planted got defused, but we are still in the lead. A couple of last-minute shots I don't think hurt that. And we have won it, so yeah. I hadn't taken the Hizack custom out in a while, but I really enjoy it just because it is simple but effective, so I'm very happy with it. And I swept the board, which I don't think I've done in a while either. 3,900, 750 assists, 93,000 damage, and 23.81% diversion, so yeah, I'd say that was pretty solid. 6 and 3, I'll take it. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I really like the ZAKU designs from Gundam Seed Destiny. The MS in Action was a really nice figure, and just it was a nice just kind of refinement of them. It's the man, what am I trying to say? They're very streamlined. They don't look quite as busy as a lot of the ZAKU elaborations do. Looking at you there, ZAKU 4.